So I'm going to walk you through how I clean this Graco car seat. This is specifically the 3-in-1, the Slimfit. It goes from forward facing to rear facing and also a booster. I've had it for a couple years now, so I'm going to just show you how I clean it. So first, obviously, you need to take it out of the vehicle. Apologize, my vehicle also needs a little cleaning. Gets a little messy with the car seat, which is why I'm doing this. And then once you go ahead and take them out, you're going to go ahead and you're going to start with taking out the pad. So this one actually snaps. There's little hooks under the cup holders, and then there's a front part with a little clip. You need to take that off as well. And that's the first piece, and then the second piece kind of goes around in the back. Also watch for the snaps and little hooks, but this one does go around the back here. There's snaps, and then I took off the third piece, so there should be 3 pieces in total that you need to take off. And I personally just throw these right in the wash, and then when I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I put it back together. So first, I'm going to put the main, it's like the back headrest piece, because that's what I took off last. Make sure everything is snapped in as needed. It's fairly easy to do in my opinion. I've also have had this car seat, like I said, for years. So I've done this multiple times at this point. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this piece, it kind of goes around on both sides in the back of the headrest. So this part, I would recommend putting the bottom pieces in first, if that makes sense. And then you're going to go ahead and put the top. So I tried to put the top on, it just wasn't helpful. This part though does have snaps, you'll see too. So you just got to be a little cautious with that. So here you could see also there's these little white plastic pieces sometimes, and that those need to be tucked up under. So you want to make sure those are in as well. And then you can go ahead and do the rest of the piece that you're working on. Here you could see there's also the plastic pieces here in the back, like I said, as well as the snaps that you'll have to do. And then for the snaps, I would say, because that back piece adjusts, you could see I didn't do it this part, I totally forgot. It's easiest if you push that back booster part all the way down. Here it's not, I can still get my fingers in it. I'm going to show you a second. It just makes it so much easier if you just put that back headrest all the way down as if it were for an infant. So here you could see I push all the way down. Much easier to make sure your snaps are all the way snapped in. So from there, you're going to go ahead and put in the final piece on the bottom. I like to snap them in, and then you need to make sure, obviously, you put the bottom buckles and the straps in. So I go ahead and snap this in first. Again, you need to make sure the plastic pieces go in and tucked in where they need to be. And then also make sure you go ahead and do the hooks underneath, as well as there's a little plastic white piece. I'm going to show you that too in a second. Here you could see I'm putting the buckle in, obviously, to make sure it's adjusted properly for what your child specifically needs, because there's different options. And then there you could see the strap, and I'm going to go ahead and put the strap through as well. And then once the strap is through, I like to do the little hooks. There's like these little strings over there. And then here is the plastic piece, which I apologize, I forgot to take it off. And then you're going to go ahead and like push it in. Just be careful when you do take these off, when you're taking the car seat apart, because I have cracked one. So just be cautious about that, but it's fairly easy to put back in. So then again, I go ahead and do the hooks on both sides, make sure that just kind of holds it down. And then there you go. The car seat is put back together.